Hello all. Once again, welcome back to my channel Food Prod Notes. I, Chef Reena Dongre, would be discussing indenting in hotel kitchens today with you all. The objectives of today's lecture would be to understand what is indenting, to list down the factors affecting the indenting, and to understand the difficulties in indenting. Indent can be defined as a document given by the kitchen department to the stores. It states the requirement of the goods with the quantity required along with the specifications. It is sent to the store department, which in turn procures the items and dispatches the same to the kitchen department on the day specified. In large hotels, days are specified for each department on which they can procure the material from the stores. Thus, it can be considered as a formal written communication by the kitchen to the stores. In many hotels, now written indent has become obsolete. In fact, softwares are used by the hotels for this purpose. The indent is raised by the sous chef or the in-charge chef on the system itself. One thing which has to be noted here is that all the sections of the kitchen generate their own requirements, but it is punched by the in-charge chef at one place. The indents can be daily, weekly, or fortnightly depending upon the perishability of the food products. Perishables like milk and chicken are normally indented daily. Semi-perishables are indented weekly, whereas imported items or grocery is indented on a fortnightly basis. However, the policy may differ from hotel to hotel. Next, we are going to see about the factors affecting the indenting. Yield of a product affects the indent to a large extent. The onions, from 1 kg of onion, normally 800 to 850 grams of chopped onion is achieved. So the chef has to take this into consideration while he is indenting for the products. The type of event, whether it is formal, whether it is a marriage party, all this kind of thing also has an impact on the indent. The regional influences plays a major part in indenting. If the clientele is going to be fish loving Bengalis, then chicken will be required less in quantity in the menu. So accordingly, indent has to be adjusted. Whether the people are rice eating or they are chapati eating, whether they like more chicken or they will prefer mutton, all these things has to be taken into consideration while doing the indents. Also, the service style, whether it is going to be a la carte or it is going to be table d'hote, all this kind of thing also has an impact on the indent. Now, looking at the practical difficulties while indenting for the kitchens, the most common ones is the perishability of food. It raises many issues for the chef while indenting. A minor error, whether human or mechanical, can spoil the food and disturb the operation. Another problem is unpredictability of the volume of business, okay, which again affects the accuracy in indenting. What item on the menu will be preferred and would get sold is difficult to predict. So thus, the unpredictability of the menu mix poses another problem. The time between the procurement of material and service to the guest is very short. Okay, so this short cycle of catering operations poses another problem in indenting. Departmentalization, it means the sections in the kitchen can be said as another problem for the indenting. Few other factors which contributes towards the problem can be listed as The number of people to be fed. Okay. Number of items on the menu. More the number of items on the menu, more difficult it is to indent. The choice which has been provided in the menu again has an impact on the indenting. Paneer item will always be preferred over the vegetable. So thus it might have a problem in the indenting. The number of vegetarians who would be having the food again poses a problem to decide about the indent. Whether the customers are going to be beef eaters, mutton eaters, or chicken eaters, again impacts the indenting. Another factors that impacts the indenting is the selling price of the menu, the mise en place to be maintained, and as per the policy of the hotel, the par stock and closing stock which needs to be maintained. That's all about indenting. Thank you very much for watching.